But in essence, you're actually making me remember, who I've always been. I just felt like, I sort of forgot, what my purpose is.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the beauty about your songs, right? And I'm sure these words, they're going to leave an impact in somebody's life right now as they're listening to us. When I listen to Falling Star, first of all, I like the energy. It feels very cinematic.
Yes.
So, what were you imagining while writing the song? Paint a picture for us.
I think, the thing for me with my songs, it's always really difficult to explain what I was imagining because I write so fast. Like, literally, I write in minutes. And so it's almost like a download. Like, I'll be here, I will write a song, it's done in 5-10 minutes, and then maybe I'll go back and add something like maybe a few months later. So I feel like it's almost a spiritual experience. Like, I'm literally here and I'm like, okay, this is a song that's come to me, done. But then when I reflect back on it, like when I'm thinking about, like, for instance, when we were in studio figuring out this song, I think for me, the main thing I told the producer, Alex Mooley, who worked on this whole album, really great producer, was I wanted almost Michael Bublé, like big band feel of just like, skipping, you're happy, even though the song is about like you feel like you've lost your shine. So literally I wanted to kind of communicate, like, you think you're falling, you think you've lost your shine, but you never have. It's always inside you. Even if those titles are no longer part of who you are or who you think you are, it's always been inside you.
And that's the deeper meaning of the song.
Yes.
It's powerful, man.
Yeah, because I think especially now, like positions, titles, streams, like they really influence how people feel about themselves. And so you might think, oh, I don't have that many subscribers, or I don't live in a certain area, I didn't go to this type of school, I don't have this type of car, I don't dress like this. So how can you say that I'm good enough? How can you say that I'm a star? The thing is, you are. Everyone is. But the way we've been programmed to believe it's measured against certain things. And so the song literally is just about reminding you that you came here as a star, and a star means different things. It doesn't mean you have to be a celebrity. It doesn't mean you have to hold a big post. In whatever position, not even position, who you are as a human, you can shine in whatever it is you are and you're doing. And I started with who you are, not just doing, because sometimes what we do kind of like envelopes who we are. It's not the same. Yeah.
All I can say is thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What? When I listened to Let It, there's a softness to it.
There is.
But there's a lot of confidence also.
Yes.
Talk about this one.
Let It is a super special song because it literally was about like processing pain and feeling like no one understands you. And so, there's a line I think where I say, like, you don't see people crying publicly, so you feel you're the only one who suffers, right? And Let It is just talking about that we may not see each other cry, but we all have our pain, we all have our burdens. And in a way to assure you that even if someone seems strong all the time, they have days when they're not, and it's okay to be weak. But having said that, don't let that bear you down. And I've actually sang this song a lot of times at funerals because I think grief is so heavy. And sometimes you just, and they say grief is love that has nowhere to go. And so, yes, absolutely, process your grief. But then when you feel ready, allow it to leave, because I think that's sometimes so difficult. You could be so stuck to the pain that when it's like, hey, I want to go, you're like, no, stay with me. So Let It is literally about that. It's about like you're allowed to see that you have pain, other people have pain, but also don't let it consume you. Allow it to go when you're ready to let it go.